Good morning. I have one done today. God is good and God is good all the time. My name is Irma J. Spirit Divine. I'm here to give you a little short news on today. Um, this is hurricane season. Hurricane season month. So we have something that was sitting in a gap or waited to September to come out, and that's Danielle hurricane. So Danielle is the first Atlantic hurricane of 2022. So this is the first hurricane that we're seeing. It just came out this morning. So it will move slowly. The next few days, it will remain far from the land. Now two other areas are also is being tracked for development. So they have two other ones. So they're monitoring that and see, if they're going to develop and they're going to give us an update. So there are no land threat as it meaning in the North Atlanta the next several days. So Danielle was upgraded, to a hurricane Friday, just under 900 miles west of the Arizona, or a little more than halfway between South Newfoundland and the Arizona in the North Atlantic Ocean. So fortunately, Danielle is only a hurricane onto shipping routes. So it is no threat to the land as it drifts. You know, so so they're gonna they still monitor. It's not haven't developed into nothing yet. So the next few days, then begin a slow crawl towards the northeast. So this is only the 7 year. This is only the 7 year in the satellite since 1996 that the season first hurricane has waited until September. The last year to happen was 2013. So they're saying this hurricane had waited and waited to September to start showing up. Because I had just brought that up the other day. I said that's good. I said we they ain't talk about no hurricane yet. We done went through a whole August, and we ain't have no hurricane. For now, it finally showed up. Danielle hurricane is still it has not developed. It's still being monitored. So feeding on extremely warm ocean water. It has been kind of super warm lately for the past couple of weeks. They said that's what really caused Danielle to come out. So Danielle also became a hurricane unusually far north, according to Thomas at Aspenfield Science PhD student at the University of Oklahoma. So there are two other areas where monitoring in the Atlanta top. So they have two more. Two more they monitor. Hasn't developed another, yet. So Western Tropical Atlanta. So that's the one they monitor. It could develop in the next few days. But where it could head and will win north of the Lesson Island through Sunday. So Western Tropical Atlanta will be monitored it closer. They will be monitoring the real closely for in their forecast changes. So it's possibly it could eventually impact Burnett in the next week. So there are two roadblocks. That are slowly the development of this system for now. So these two here, and then this the other one, Eastern Atlanta. Now these both of these is in Atlanta, in Danielle. So not Atlanta, Atlantic. So development of this system is unlikely. But that is remain a small change. They should remain over the Eastern Atlanta, and it's no threat to the United States. So it says no threat to the United States. This system is a tropical wave, to emerge over the Atlanta from Africa earlier this week. So it had been double invest, 9-for-1 by the National Hurricane Center, which is a namely convention used to identify disturbance that could form into a tropical depression storm. So they also gonna be monitoring that and make sure, if it development in the tropical depression stuff, you know. Um, so the tropical wave should track towards cooler water, and limited its chance for additional organization over the next day or so. For now, there are nothing to be overly concerned about with these systems. So they tell us don't worry right now. It will be monitored and it will give us update. So we see there no storm. We see there was no storm at first. 'Cause I just talked about it like 2 days ago. We went through August. I had just said, I said, oh, August. It normally have so many storms. Hiding and coming out. We had Ida and Katrina in August. But this one here waited until September and show up. You know, and so Danielle hurricane. So waiting until September to show up. But there are two other they are being monitored. Western tropical Atlanta and Eastern Atlanta. So these is two right here is sitting out. They are monitored. They haven't developed anything yet. But it will still be monitored and it will give us an update if any changes occur. So this is a storm update. You know, so I waited till this morning, to September, to show up. And it said it's no threat right now for the United States. It's in Atlanta right now. So, and they also have two other ones behind it. It's not developing yet either. But still being monitored. So you have one Danielle hurricane to be formed. But still monitoring. You have two other ones behind. So these three storms that will still be monitoring and will give us updates that be any changes that will let us know. So that's all the short news I have for you today, and I will see you this evening for some more news. I just had to let y'all know about this hurricane that just show up. Waited until September to peep out. You know, he was stuck in for the whole all August and decided to peep out. We haven't developed anything yet that we'll still be monitoring, and I will let y'all give y'all update. So y'all have a blessed day, and I see y'all on the next video.